My name is Daniel Cross. I'm 38 years old, and 15 months ago, I died. At least, I was supposed to die. The doctors gave me 3 months, maybe 6 if I was lucky. Stage 4, pancreatic cancer, inoperable, untreatable, terminal. But something impossible happened. Something that shouldn't exist saved my life. And it did it while dying from the same disease that was killing me. This is that story. Every word of it true. I have the proof, the medical records, the security footage that 200 million people have seen. But what I'm about to tell you, the parts that weren't on camera, that's what matters most. August 2023, I was 37 years old, successful architect, good life, great life, actually. Wife, Rachel, 35, absolutely beautiful, my best friend. 2 kids, Emma, 8, and Noah, 5. Smart, funny, perfect. I had everything. And then I started having stomach pains. Ignored them for weeks, months. Thought it was stress, bad diet, getting older. You know how it goes, you tell yourself it's nothing until you can't ignore it anymore. By the time I went to the doctor, it was too late. Mr. Cross, I'm sorry, it's pancreatic cancer. Stage 4, it spread to your liver, lymph nodes. We can try palliative chemotherapy, but realistically, you're looking at 3 to 6 months. I remember sitting there, numb, thinking, I'm 37 years old. I have an 8-year-old and a 5-year-old. This can't be happening. But it was happening. The scans didn't lie. The tumor was massive, 8 centimeters, wrapped around vital organs, growing fast. Rachel cried for 3 days straight when I told her. The kids didn't understand. Daddy's sick, but he'll get better, right? I couldn't answer that. Couldn't lie to them. We tried treatment, aggressive chemo, radiation, clinical trials, everything the oncologist suggested. Spent September and October in and out of hospitals, losing weight, losing hair, losing hope. Nothing worked. The cancer kept spreading. By mid-October, Dr. Helen Moss, my oncologist, sat me down. Daniel, the treatments aren't working. The tumor's grown by 15% in 2 weeks. At this point, we're just making you suffer. I recommend we transition to palliative care. Make you comfortable. Let you spend quality time with your family. Translation, stop fighting, go home, and die. But I couldn't go home. I was too sick, too weak, constant pain. Couldn't eat, couldn't sleep, could barely breathe. October 12, 2023, I was admitted to St. Mary's Hospital in Portland, Oregon for palliative care. Basically a nice way of saying, we're keeping you comfortable while you die. The hospital was mid-sized, suburban location, backed up against the forest preserve, acres of wilderness right behind the building. Nice views, peaceful. I was in room 308, 3rd floor, private room, large window facing the forest. Rachel insisted on private. You deserve dignity, Danny, not a shared room with curtains. The room became my world. White walls, beeping monitors, IV drip, morphine for pain, lots of morphine. Rachel visited every day, brought the kids when I was lucid enough, but most of the time I was drifting, in and out of consciousness, fever, hallucinations from the medication, watching my life slip away one breath at a time. By October 15th, 3 days in the hospital, I had accepted it. I was going to die. Soon. Maybe days, maybe hours. I'd made peace with it. That night, Rachel went home around 10 p.m. Had to put the kids to bed. I'll be back in the morning, baby. I love you. Love you too. Kiss Emma and Noah for me. She left. I was alone. The night nurse, Patricia, kind woman in her 50s, checked on me around midnight. You need anything, Mr. Cross? More pain medication? No, I'm okay. Just tired. Press the call button if you need me. I'm right down the hall. She left. I was alone with the darkness and the beeping machines and the pain that the morphine couldn't quite touch. I remember looking at the window, the forest beyond, moonlight filtering through the trees. Peaceful, beautiful. I thought, that's not a bad last thing to see. I drifted, not quite asleep, not quite awake. That space where reality blurs. Then I heard it, sound at the window, scraping. like something was trying to open it. My eyes opened, hard to focus. Everything fuzzy from medication. The window was sliding open. From the outside, 3 stories up, I thought, hallucination. Has to be. Or maybe I'm dying right now. This is it. But the window kept opening, and something was climbing through. Large, so large, had to duck and twist to fit through the window frame. It stood up inside my room, and my blood went cold. 9 feet tall, maybe more, covered in dark reddish-brown fur, massive shoulders, arms that hung past its knees, hands the size of dinner plates, face that was almost human but not quite, broader, flatter, eyes that caught the dim light and reflected it back. Sasquatch, Bigfoot, the thing that doesn't exist. Standing in my hospital room, I tried to scream, couldn't, throat too dry, too weak. Sound came out as a wheeze. The creature looked at me, tilted its head, made a sound, soft, almost like concern. It approached the bed, slowly, carefully, like it didn't want to scare me. Too late. I was terrified. Heart monitor started beeping faster. Alarm would trigger soon if my heart rate didn't calm down. The creature reached the bed, stood over me. I could smell it, earth and forest and something else, something wild. Its hand reached out, toward me. I pressed back into the pillows, nowhere to go, too weak to fight, too sick to run. Please, I managed to whisper. Please don't. The hand touched my chest, directly over my heart, over the tumor, gentle, warm, not violent, not aggressive. The creature made more sounds, vocalizations that sounded almost like language, like it was speaking to me, comforting me. Then I felt it, warmth spreading from its hand, through my skin, into my chest, flowing like water, like electricity, like something I'd never felt before. Not painful, intense but not painful. Like every cell in my body was waking up, responding, healing. The creature's eyes locked on mine, intelligent eyes, focused, purposeful. This wasn't random. This wasn't an animal wandering into a room. This was deliberate, intentional. It was helping me. The warmth intensified. I could feel it targeting the tumor, surrounding it, breaking it down. I don't know how I knew. I just knew. The creature maintained eye contact, made soft sounds, reassuring sounds. I tried to speak. What are you doing? It didn't answer, couldn't answer, but kept its hand pressed to my chest, kept channeling whatever this energy was. 30 seconds, a minute, 2 minutes, then voices in the hallway. Patricia's voice. Room 308's heart monitor is spiking. I need to check on him. Footsteps approaching. The creature heard, looked toward the door, made a concerned sound, removed its hand from my chest. The warmth stopped immediately. I felt the loss like cold water. Wait, I tried to say, but it was already moving, back to the window, fast, surprisingly fast for something so massive. The door opened. Patricia rushed in. Mr. Cross, are you? She stopped, stared, mouth open. The creature was at the window, half out. Looking back at her, Patricia screamed, high, piercing. Oh my God, security, there's something in here. More footsteps, running, shouting. The creature looked at me one last time, made a sound I can only describe as apologetic, sad, then dropped out the window. 3 stories. I heard the heavy thud of it landing, then nothing. More staff burst into the room. Security guard Marcus Thompson, I'd learn later. 2 more nurses. Everyone talking at once. What was that? Did you see it? Call 911. There's an animal in the hospital. They rushed to the window, looked out. I saw them pointing, shouting, but whatever it was had already disappeared into the forest. Patricia came to my bedside. Mr. Cross, are you hurt? Did it attack you? I tried to speak, barely managed. No, helping. It was helping me. You're in shock. It's okay. "You're safe now. We've got you." But I wasn't in shock. I was clear-headed for the first time in weeks. The pain was less. Not gone, but less. My breathing was easier. My head was clearer. Something had changed. Something impossible. Marcus, the security guard, was on his radio. "I need units to the back of the building, east side. Something I don't know what was in a patient's room." Escaped into the forest preserve. More staff arrived, hospital administrator, night supervisor, everyone trying to understand what happened. Dr. Moss was called, came in at 3 a.m. annoyed and confused. "Was this about an animal in Mr. Cross's room?" "Not an animal," Patricia said, voice shaking. "I don't know what it was. Huge, standing upright, like a Sasquatch." Marcus finished. "I saw it on the security cameras, clear as day, 9 feet tall, covered in fur, in the patient's room for maybe 4 minutes, then escaped through the window." Dr. Moss looked at all of them like they'd lost their minds. "You're telling me Bigfoot broke into my patient's room?" "I know how it sounds," Marcus said, "but we have video. It's on the security feed." "Show me." They all left except one nurse who stayed to monitor me. I lay there, mind racing, processing. That creature had touched me. I felt better, significantly better. Was there a connection? An hour later, Dr. Moss came back, face pale. "Daniel, I need to examine you, now." "What's wrong?" "Just let me examine you." She checked my vitals, listened to my heart, my lungs, palpated my abdomen where the tumor was. Her hand stopped, pressed again, confusion on her face. "The swelling is down. Your abdomen isn't as distended." "What does that mean?" "I don't know, but I'm ordering emergency scans. Full workup. Something's changed." They took me down for CT scans at 4 a.m. Pushed my bed through empty hallways. Technicians confused about the emergency but following orders. I lay in the scanner, listening to the machine whir, wondering if I was hallucinating all of this. The creature, the healing, everything. Results came back 90 minutes later. Dr. Moss walked into my room, sat down, just stared at me. "Daniel, I don't understand what I'm looking at." "What? What is it?" "Your tumor. 2 days ago, it was 8 centimeters, wrapped around your pancreas, touching your liver. The scans from 2 days ago are in your chart. And now it's 4.8 centimeters. It's shrunk by 40% in less than 12 hours. I felt my heart stop. That's not possible. Tumors don't shrink that fast, especially not pancreatic tumors." "I know. I've been doing this for 25 years. I've never seen anything like it. Spontaneous regression happens, but over weeks or months, not hours, and not 40%. Could the scans be wrong? I ran them twice, 3 times. Same results. Your tumor has shrunk significantly. Your cancer markers in your blood have dropped. Your body is responding like you've undergone aggressive, successful treatment, but you haven't had treatment in days." We both knew what had happened, what had changed. The creature, the touch, the warmth. But Dr. Moss couldn't say that, couldn't acknowledge it. So she said, "I'm classifying this as spontaneous remission. Extremely rare but documented. We'll continue monitoring." Dr. Moss, that thing that was in my room, it touched me, right here. I pointed to my chest, where the tumor is, and I felt something, like energy, like healing. She looked at me, long and hard. "Daniel, I'm a scientist. I believe in evidence, in biology, in medicine. I don't believe in supernatural healing. But you can't explain this." "No, I can't. But that doesn't mean the explanation is encrypted with healing powers." "Then what is it?" She had no answer. By 8 a.m., the story had leaked. Someone at the hospital I never found out who sent the security footage to media outlets. By noon, it was everywhere. Bigfoot caught on hospital cameras entering patient's room. The video was clear, undeniable. Creature climbing through the window, approaching my bed, placing hand on my chest, staff interrupting, creature escaping. 2 million views in the first hour, 10 million by evening. By the next day, 50 million people had watched it. My phone, Rachel had left it on my bedside table, was exploding with notifications, news requests, interview requests, messages from people I hadn't talked to in years. Rachel arrived at 9 a.m., frantic. "Danny, I saw the video. Everyone's seen the video. What happened? Are you okay?" "I'm better than okay. Rach, the tumor shrunk 40% in one night." "What? How?" "That thing, the creature, it healed me. I know how it sounds, but it did." She looked at me, at the monitors, at the nurse's notes showing improved vitals. "This is insane. I know, but you look better. You actually look better. Your color is back. You're talking clearly. Yesterday you could barely stay awake." "I feel better, really better, for the first time in months." She sat down, started crying. "I don't care what it was. I don't care if it was Bigfoot or an angel or a hallucination. If it helped you, I'm grateful." I took her hand. "It was real. It helped me. And Rach, I think it'll come back." The media circus was immediate and overwhelming. By the afternoon of October 16th, news vans were camped outside St. Mary's Hospital, reporters demanding interviews, cryptozoologists calling it proof, scientists calling it a hoax. Hospital administration went into damage control. "We're investigating the incident. Patient privacy prevents us from commenting further." But the video was out there, millions watching it, debating it, analyzing every frame. "It's CGI. Has to be. Look at the movement. That's not CGI. That's real. Bigfoot doesn't exist. This is a publicity stunt. That patient had terminal cancer. Now he's improving. Explain that." I didn't care about the debates. I cared about one thing. Would it come back? Dr. Moss kept me under observation. "We need to monitor this remission. Make sure it's stable. Run more tests." The tests kept coming back positive. Tumor continuing to shrink. Day 2, down to 4.2 centimeters. Day 3, 3.8 centimeters. My body was healing itself, or being healed. I knew which one I believed. Rachel stayed with me constantly now. Brought the kids for short visits. They were confused by all the cameras outside, but happy to see me sitting up, smiling, actually present. "Daddy, are you all better?" Emma asked. "Getting there, sweetheart, getting there." Noah climbed onto the bed carefully. "The monster on TV, did it scare you?" "It wasn't a monster, buddy. It was something else, something that helped Daddy." "Like a doctor?" "Yeah, like a doctor. A very different kind of doctor." At night, I couldn't sleep. I'd watch the window, the forest beyond, waiting, hoping. Rachel noticed. "Danny, it's not coming back." It was probably terrified. All those people, all that noise. It won't risk it again. It came for a reason. It knew I needed help. Maybe it knows the job isn't finished. Or maybe you got incredibly lucky once. Don't count on miracles twice. But I did count on it. Felt it in my bones. This wasn't over. OCT, Tober, 25, TH, 11:43 p.m. 10 days after the first encounter. I was alone. Rachel had gone to the family waiting room to sleep. Insisted I needed rest without her hovering. I was awake, watching the window. Almost gave up hope. Started thinking Rachel was right. It was a one-time thing. Random. Over. Then I heard it. Soft vocalization from the darkness outside. Low. Familiar. My heart jumped. I sat up, could actually sit up now. Strength returning daily. Looked toward the window. Saw movement in the shadows. One shape, then another, then a third. 3 of them. 3 creatures. The window slid open slowly, quietly. They'd learned. The first one climbed through, the original one. I recognized it somehow, the size, the markings, the way it moved. Same creature that healed me before. "You came back," I whispered. "I knew you would." It approached the bed, made soft sounds. Greeting, acknowledgement, communication I couldn't understand but felt. Reached out slowly, placed its hand on my chest. Same spot, same warmth immediately spreading. But this time I was fully conscious, fully aware. I felt everything. The energy flowing from its hand into my body. targeting the tumor, surrounding it, breaking it down cell by cell. Heat intensifying but not painful, purposeful, controlled, surgical precision. "What are you?" I asked softly. "How are you doing this?" It didn't answer, couldn't, just maintain focus. Hand pressed to my chest, eyes locked on mine. The other two climbed through the window, younger, 7 or 8 feet tall instead of 9. Learning? Family? One approached my left side, placed a hand on my leg, old injury from a car accident years ago, chronic pain I'd lived with so long I barely noticed anymore. Same warmth spreading through my knee, old scar tissue dissolving, cartilage regenerating, pain I'd carried for a decade just gone. The third creature touched my head gently. I'd had migraines since my 20s, chronic, debilitating sometimes. Warmth spread through my skull, pressure released, blood vessels corrected, neurons calmed. The constant low-grade headache I'd lived with for years disappeared. Oh my God, you're not just healing the cancer, you're healing everything, all of it. 3 creatures working in perfect coordination, not random, not instinctual. This was practiced, skilled, intentional medicine. The process continued for 15 minutes, much longer than the first time. The original creature was straining. I could see it in its face, its breathing. This took effort, cost something. Finally, hands lifted. All 3 stepped back. I sat up fully, no pain, no weakness, no fog. For the first time in months, maybe years, I felt completely, totally healthy. Thank you so much. I don't know why you're doing this, but the door opened. Rachel walked in. "Danny," I heard sounds. She froze, saw the 3 creatures. Her face went white. "Daniel?" The creatures tensed, made warning sounds. Not aggressive, but protective, defensive. "Rach, it's okay. They're helping me. Don't scream, don't call security, please. There are 3 of them. 3, in your room." "I know, they came back to finish what they started. Please, just stay calm." She pressed against the wall, eyes wide, terrified, but trying to trust me. The original creature looked at her, made sounds, different tone, softer, reassuring, then turned back to me, reached out, took my hand gently in its massive one, placed my hand on its own chest. Over its heart, I felt it immediately. Heartbeat, strong but irregular, and something else, something wrong. A mass, tumor, sickness. "Oh no, you're sick. You're dying too." The creature made a confirming sound. Sad, accepting. Released my hand, lifted its arm, showed me its side. Fur parted to reveal skin underneath. Tumor, visible, bulging, maybe 6 inches across, growing. "That's why you understand. That's why you knew I needed help. You have the same thing that was killing me." Soft sound. "Yes." Rachel spoke up, voice shaking. It has cancer and is using its healing power on you instead of itself?" The creature looked at her, made sounds. "Why?" I asked. "Why would you do that? Why not heal yourself?" It made complex vocalizations. The younger creatures responded. Back and forth. Communication. Language. I didn't understand the words, but understood the meaning. Felt it. "You're dying, and you chose to use your remaining strength on me. A stranger. A different species." Confirming sound. Rachel's fear shifted to something else. Wonder. Grief. "Why Danny? Why him?" The creature looked at her, then at me, made more sounds, gestured toward me, toward the photos on my bedside table, Emma and Noah. "My kids?" I said. "You did this because of my kids, because I'm a father." "Yes." The meaning was clear. "But you have family too. These young ones, they need you." The creature made sounds to the younger ones. They responded, arguing sounds, disagreement. It made more insistent sounds, command, instruction. The younger ones made distressed sounds but listened. "What? What are you telling them?" One of the younger creatures approached me, took my hand gently, placed it on the original creature's chest, over the tumor, then placed its own hand over mine, channeled energy through my hand. I felt it, the healing warmth flowing through my palm, into the original creature, targeting its tumor. You're teaching me, showing me how you do it. The young one made encouraging sounds, pushed more energy through. For maybe 30 seconds, I felt it working, felt the tumor responding, shrinking slightly. Then the connection broke. I couldn't sustain it, didn't have the ability naturally, lost the channel. I don't have what you have. I'm sorry. The original creature removed my hand, made a sound, gentle, accepting. It's okay, you tried. Turned to the younger ones, made final sounds, authority in them, command from dying parent to children. The younger ones made grief sounds, actual crying, keening, heartbreaking. But the elder insisted, final instruction. I understood what it was saying. Leave me, save yourselves, hide from humans, survive. Remember what I taught you. They didn't want to go, refused initially. But the elder was firm, made commanding sounds. Finally, reluctantly, they moved toward the window. Wait, I said, don't leave yet. There has to be something we can do, some way to help. The original creature looked at me, placed a hand on my shoulder, made sounds, meaning, you can't help me. This is beyond you. But you can help yourself. Live, be with your family. That's enough. It's not enough. You saved me. I should save you. Sound. You already did, by accepting the gift, by living. That's what saves me. Purpose, meaning. It moved to the window. The young ones were already outside. Please, come back. Let us try. We have medicine, technology, science. Maybe, but it was already climbing out. Looked back one last time. Made a vocalization. I felt the meaning in my chest. Goodbye, father of two. Live well. Love them. That's all that matters. Then dropped into the darkness. The three of them disappeared into the forest. Rachel rushed to the window with me. We watched them go. Danny, what just happened? Something impossible. Something beautiful. And I can't do anything to repay it. We stood there for a long time. Silent. Processing. Then Marcus, the security guard, burst in. Mr. Cross, I saw them on the cameras. 3 of them this time. Are you? He stopped. Saw Rachel and me at the window. Unharmed. Calm. They're gone, I said. They came to help. And now they're gone. I recorded everything. The cameras caught all of it. This is proof. Undeniable proof. Don't release the footage, I said quickly. Please, don't let this get out. Why not? The world needs to see. The world needs to leave them alone. They're dying, Marcus. They're sick. They used their healing on me when they should have used it on themselves. If this gets out, people will hunt them. Not to hurt them, but to use them. Force them to heal people. Enslave them. Marcus considered this. My sister has brain cancer. Stage 4. If those things can heal cancer, she deserves a chance. My heart sank. This was it. This was how it would start. I understand, but I don't know how to find them. They came to me. I didn't summon them. But if you could, even if I could, what then? They heal your sister, then word spreads. Then 1,000 people show up begging for healing. Then 10,000. They can't heal everyone, Marcus. It drains them, kills them. You'd be asking them to die for strangers. He looked conflicted, desperate. My sister has 2 kids. She's 34 years old. I know, and I'm sorry, but I can't help you. Marcus stared at me, then at the footage on his security tablet. The 3 creatures, clear, undeniable. I should release this, prove they're real, let the world decide, and condemn them to being hunted, captured, used. Is that what you want? He struggled with it. Finally, I'll keep it quiet, for now. But if my sister dies, I don't know what I'll do. He left. Rachel and I were alone again. He's going to leak it, she said. Maybe not today, but eventually someone will. I know. What do we do? I don't know, but I have to find them first. Warn them. Help them somehow. Danny, you just got cured of terminal cancer. You should be resting, recovering, being with us. That creature saved my life by sacrificing its own. I can't just walk away." The next morning, Dr. Moss ran emergency scans. The tumor was gone, completely. No trace, like it had never existed. She stared at the scans. "This is impossible. Complete cellular regeneration in 10 days. This doesn't happen in nature." "It wasn't nature. You know what it was." "I don't know anything, except you're cured. Medically, inexplicably, completely cured. And the creature that did it is dying. Can you help it?" "Daniel, I'm a human oncologist. I don't know the first thing about treating a cryptid. I don't know its physiology, its biochemistry, its biology. Even if I wanted to help, and I'm not saying I do, I wouldn't know where to start. Then find someone who would. There has to be someone." She looked at me for a long time. "You really care about it, about them. They saved my life, both times, while dying themselves. Yes, I care. I'll make some calls, no promises." I was discharged that afternoon against everyone's advice. "You should stay for observation after such a dramatic recovery." I need to go home, be with my family, and I need to find them. Rachel drove me home. Emma and Noah were waiting, they screamed, when they saw me walk in under my own power. "Daddy, you're walking, you're better." I hugged them, cried. "I'm better, babies. I'm all better." That night, after the kids were asleep, I started researching, looking for anyone who studies Sasquatch seriously, who might know where they lived, how to find them. Found Dr. Alan Vickers, retired wildlife biologist, spent 30 years researching Sasquatch in the Pacific Northwest. Called him. "Dr. Vickers, my name is Daniel Cross. You've probably seen the hospital videos. The healing Sasquatch. Yes, extraordinary footage. If it's real." "It's real, and the creature that healed me is dying. I need to find it, help it. Can you help me?" Silence. Then, "Mr. Cross, I've studied these beings for 3 decades, never documented healing abilities. If what you're saying is true, if they can cure cancer, this changes everything. I'm not interested in changing everything. I'm interested in saving one life, the way it saved mine. Even if I could help you find them, and that's a big if, they're extremely elusive. What could you possibly do?" "I don't know, but I have to try." He agreed to meet me. 2 days later, October 28th, we hiked into the forest preserve behind the hospital. Vickers brought equipment, tracking gear, audio recording devices. If they're in this area, there will be signs. We found them. Massive footprints, 18 inches long, broken branches at 9-foot height, remnants of plant materials, medicinal herbs, carefully prepared. "They've been here recently," Vickers said. "Within the last day or two, we followed the trail, deeper into the forest, hours of hiking. Then heard it, vocalization in the distance, pained, distressed, wrong." "That's not normal communication," Vickers said. "That's suffering." We ran toward the sound, through dense undergrowth, down into a ravine, and found it. The original creature collapsed, barely conscious. The tumor on its side had grown massively, maybe 8 inches now, visible even through the fur. The 2 younger ones were beside it, making distressed sounds, trying to help but unable to do anything. "Oh God," I said, "we're too late." I approached slowly, hands up, non-threatening. "I'm here, I came back, I'm going to help you, I promise." The creature's eyes opened, saw me, made weak sound, recognition, but also hopelessness. "Don't give up, please. I owe you everything. Let me try." I knelt beside it. The younger ones let me, recognized me. Placed my hand over the tumor, felt it, massive, hot, killing the creature from inside. "Dr. Vickers, call for help. Medical transport, emergency." He pulled out his phone, started dialing. Then we heard vehicles, multiple engines, coming fast. Black SUVs crashed through the forest, 6 of them. Surrounding us, armed agents poured out, weapons drawn. A woman stepped forward, 40s, professional, federal badge. "Dr. Cross, Step away from the specimen. These beings are now under federal custody. 8 armed federal agents surrounded us. Black SUVs. Weapons drawn. Agent Sarah Connors stepped forward. Dr. Cross, step away from the specimen. These beings are now under federal custody. I stayed beside the dying creature. That's not a specimen, that's a person, and you're not taking it. These beings could revolutionize medicine, save millions. They're coming with us. By imprisoning them, experimenting on them, while they die in your labs, the younger Sasquatch made aggressive sounds, protective, ready to fight. Last warning, Connor said. Move aside or we'll use force. The dying creature made urgent sounds to the young ones. Commands. Desperate. They refused. Wouldn't leave their elder. One approached me, took my hand, placed it on the elder's tumor, then placed its own hand over mine. Channeled energy through me. I felt the healing warmth flowing. For 30 seconds, the tumor shrank slightly. Then, the connection broke. I couldn't sustain it. I can't. I don't have your ability. The young one made final sounds to the elder. Grief. Goodbye. The elder responded, permission, release. They ran into the forest. Agents didn't pursue. Let them go, Connors ordered. We have the primary specimen. I stood between agents and the creature. You're not taking it either. Mr. Cross, you're interfering with federal operations. Then take me instead. Study my recovery. I'm the only human it healed, but leave the creatures alone. Connors considered. Full cooperation? All medical records? Tissue samples? Yes, but only if you actually try to save this one. Real medical help, not just study. Agreed. The creature was loaded onto medical transport. I went with it. You're not alone. I'm here. I promise. State-of-the-art medical wing. Team assembled led by Dr. Elizabeth Park, chief oncologist. We'll try to save it, but we're working blind. We don't know its biology. The creature was sedated, scanned. The tumor was massive, 8 inches, wrapped around vital organs. This is inoperable, Dr. Park said. We'll try chemotherapy, low dose, monitor constantly. Treatment began. Days passed. The tumor didn't respond. Nothing worked. We're out of options, Dr. Park admitted on day 7. I think we need palliative care. I sat with the creature that night. It was conscious, suffering. I'm sorry, I failed you. It touched my face gently, made sounds. You tried, didn't abandon me. That's enough. Why did you save me instead of yourself? Sound meaning you are father. Small children need father. I am old. Better I give life to you. This is right choice. That's the most human thing I've ever heard. Sound. Love is not human. Love is life. All parents willing to die for children. This is nature. Rachel had been right. The creature was at peace. Ready. I called Dr. Park. Stop treatments. Make it comfortable. Let it rest. That night at 3 a.m., the creature made urgent sounds. Looking toward the window, response vocalizations from outside, multiple voices. The window exploded. 3 Sasquatch climbed through. The 2 young ones and an ancient elder, 9.5 feet, graying fur, very old. Alarms blared. Security breach. The ancient one moved directly to the dying creature, placed hand on its chest, began channeling massive energy. The younger ones added their hands, all 3 healing together. Agent Connors burst in with guards, tranquilizer rifles aimed. All specimens are in federal custody. I jumped between them. They're saving it, let them finish. Connors looked at monitors. The tumor was shrinking, rapidly. Hold, fire. 20 minutes. The ancient one straining, visibly weakening. The tumor disappeared completely. Gone. The ancient one collapsed. The younger ones caught it. The healed creature sat up. Cured. Complete remission, Dr. Park said. Total elimination in 20 minutes. The ancient one made weak sounds. Translation software provided meaning, I am old, near end. Better I use life to save young one. Family survives. That matters. It sacrificed itself, Connor said quietly. The Ancient One looked at her, made sounds. Please, let us go. Cannot heal everyone. Would die trying. Must survive. Let us live in peace. Connors was silent. Then, stand down. Lower weapons. We're letting them go. Ma'am, our orders? I'm changing the orders. These are intelligent beings making compassionate choices. We don't imprison people for being good. Stand down. Weapons lowered. The four Sasquatch moved to the window. The healed one approached me, touched my shoulder. Thank you for protecting. You are good human. Thank you for saving me, for giving me time with my children. Sound, live well, love family. That is all that matters. The Ancient One approached Dr. Park. You heal with tools. We heal with self. Both have value. Work together, not against. I understand, she said, crying. I'm sorry, we tried to cage you. The silence after they left was profound. Everyone just stood there, processing. They're gone, Connor said, and we let them go. You made the right choice. Did I? Those beings could have saved millions, and I let them disappear. They would have died in your labs. You saw what healing cost them. The Ancient One nearly killed itself. You'd have drained them within months. She nodded slowly. I'll report the truth. That they're intelligent, sentient beings who deserve freedom. She paused. My superiors won't be happy. Dr. Park spoke up. Daniel, what we witnessed changes everything, and we have almost no data, no way to replicate it. Maybe that's good. Maybe some gifts are meant to stay rare, given freely, not taken. I went home the next morning. Really home. Emma and Noah exploded when I walked in. Daddy, you're home. Really home. Really home, babies. I'm not going anywhere. We spent the day being a family. Playing, reading, normal, beautiful things. Life returned to normal. I went back to work part-time, rebuilt my architecture practice. The media frenzy died down. The first hospital video remained 200 million views, but no new footage emerged. The mystery stayed unsolved for the world. I didn't care about convincing anyone. I knew the truth. Dr. Park called occasionally. Your scans are still perfect. Whatever they did is permanent. You're functioning like a 25-year-old. Agent Connors visited once in December. We've established protected wilderness, 50,000 acres. No logging, no development. If they're there, they're safe. Thank you, really. I may face disciplinary action for letting them go, but I don't regret it. You showed me their people. Thank you for that. December 24, 2024, Christmas Eve. 1 year and 2 months since the first healing. I was healthy, thriving. Emma was 9. Noah was 6. Both growing fast, happy, safe. That evening, I told Rachel, I need to walk in the forest, behind the hospital. Just need to. It's Christmas Eve, Danny. I know. 2 hours. I'll be back for dinner. She understood. Be careful. I drove to the hospital, hiked into the preserve, to the ravine where we'd found the dying creature. Stood there alone. I don't know if you can hear me, but thank you for everything. I'm healthy. My family is together because you chose to save me. Silence. Just wind through trees. I turned to leave. Then heard it. Soft vocalization. Familiar. 50 feet away. The healed creature. Standing between trees. You came. It made soft sounds. Stepped closer. You're healthy? Fully recovered? It showed its side, where the tumor had been. Nothing. Completely healed. Good. I'm so glad. It approached. Extended its hand. I took it. It held my hand in both of its massive ones. Made sounds. Meaning felt. You protected me when dying. Stood against those who would cage me. Risked freedom for mine. This is true friendship. You saved my life first. Sound. You gave more. Gave respect. Saw me as person, not animal. You are rare. It reached into fur around its neck. Pulled out a small woven pouch. Handed it to me. Inside. Seeds. Maybe 20 of them. What are these? Sound. Medicine plants. We grow in secret. Use for healing. Gift to you. Plant them. Share with humans. Teach them to heal themselves. You're giving me your medicine? Sound. You gave me life when they would take freedom. Small gift, but useful. Tears in my eyes. Thank you. I'll plant these, share them, honor them. It placed hand on my shoulder. Final sounds. Translation in my heart. Live well, Daniel, father of two. Raise children with love. Teach kindness. Teach that all life deserves respect. That is how you honor gift. I will, every day. Sound. Good. Now I go. Family waiting. Moving north. Protected lands. Safe. This is goodbye. Final goodbye. Will I see you again? Sound? Perhaps not, but you carry piece of us. Touched my chest. In healing, in heart, in memory, never truly apart. Stay safe, stay hidden, stay alive. Sound, we survive long time, we'll survive longer. You helped, thank you, friend. Final vocalization, beautiful, haunting, goodbye and blessing. Then disappeared into forest. Gone. I stood there holding the seeds, feeling the weight, the responsibility. Drove home. The kids were setting the table. Daddy, you're back. I brought something special. Showed them the pouch. Medicine seeds. From friends. We'll plant them together, and when people are sick, we'll share them. Help however we can. Emma looked carefully. Like the creature that helped you? Exactly. Then we should plant a whole garden. Help lots of people. That's exactly what we'll do. Present day. My name is Daniel Cross. I'm 38 years old. 15 months ago, I was dying of stage 4 pancreatic cancer. A Sasquatch climbed through my hospital window and healed me. 200 million people saw the footage. Some believed, some didn't. I don't care. I know what happened. That being used its life force to cure me while dying from the same disease. It came back with family, healed me completely. When it was dying, its family sacrificed to save it. They heal because they must, because suffering calls to them, because pain is pain, regardless of species. It costs them. Every healing drains their life. They can't heal everyone without dying, but they choose to help anyway. Strategic compassion. The government wanted to capture them. I stopped that. They're in protected territory now. Safe. Free. I'm cured. Completely. Scans every month perfect. Healthier than I've been in decades. Why did it save me? Because I'm a father. Because Emma and Noah needed me. It made a calculation. A sacrifice. Gave its health to someone who would use the time well. And I'm using it. Every day. Present with my kids. Really present. Planted the medicine seeds. Growing them. When mature, we'll share them. Free. Just help. Started a foundation. Wilderness preservation. Protecting habitats for beings we should respect. I tell this story not to prove Sasquatch exist, but to show what they are. Not monsters, not animals, not property, people. Intelligent, compassionate, capable of sacrifice that puts most humans to shame. They deserve to be left alone. Not hunted, not studied, not exploited. That creature gave me a second chance. Changed me fundamentally. I was dying and bitter. Now I'm alive and grateful and purposeful. That's the real miracle, not the cure, the transformation. To the creature that saved me, thank you. For life, for time with my children, for showing me what compassion looks like. I'll never forget. I'll never stop protecting your kind. To Emma and Noah, you have your father because someone gave up their health for you. Never forget. Never take life for granted. Always help when you can. To anyone hearing this, if you encounter these beings, leave them alone. Don't hunt, don't capture, don't exploit. Respect them, honor them, protect them. Some gifts can't be taken, only given freely. The greatest gift is one given at cost to yourself, for someone you don't know, because it's right. That's what they taught me. That's what I'm teaching my kids. Compassion isn't limited to our species. Love transcends biology. Sometimes the most human actions come from the most inhuman sources. A Sasquatch saved my life while dying from the same disease. I'll spend every remaining day making sure that sacrifice meant something. Thank you to them, to you for listening. We're all connected, all deserving of respect and care. If you're lucky enough to encounter something impossible, something that shouldn't exist, don't destroy it, don't cage it. Witness it, respect it, let it be. That's how we honor the miraculous, by protecting it. Live well, love deeply, help freely. That's what they taught me. And I'll never forget